No games we're playing today. We came here for business, and that's what we standing on. Welcome back to Lakers land. Top five biggest questions for these upcoming Lakers. We got to have this conversation. It's not a perfect time. It's definitely the right time. We're not going to sit up here and dance around it. The season is kicking off in less than 30 days. And I got five big time questions for these Lakers. Number one, can Luka Doncic stay healthy enough to be the true number one for the Lakers? That's question number one. We saw what happened this summer with the weird freak accident. And, you can't plan for that. And I talked about how committed we saw Luka in the offseason when it comes to his conditioning and making sure that he was, ready to go. But anything can still happen regardless of how committed that you are to exercising and working out. Injuries like that can just happen. And I'm hoping that wasn't a sign to come or some type of bad luck. Luca has just been excelling in this offseason. I don't think no player for the Lakers have been as active and productive, arguably, in my opinion, at least in the public eye, as Luca has been. He's been doing his thing. If he can stay healthy, I feel like Luca is built like a tank. And, he's always found a way to bounce back. But like I said, freak accidents are real. You know what I'm saying? And the usage rate Luca could possibly carry in this Lakers system with JJ Redick, it could be enormous. I mean, his minutes, his touches, his load, it really could be off the charts. I know you got LeBron James, but who knows how they're going to work this out? Like, this really could put Luca at a big risk. So hopefully, Luca can stay healthy enough to be the number one that the Laker fans feel like he should be. Question number two that I have for these Lakers is, who's the real third option? Is it Reeves? Is it Rui? Or is it somebody else? Like, y'all let me know. Because every contender in the NBA, past and present, you need a third option. Am I right or wrong? You can't win in today's NBA without it. So who would you feel comfortable after the sample size that we have seen within the last 5 years? Who y'all feel more comfortable with stepping into that role? Because nobody is just grabbing it by the balls. Is it Austin Reeves? Is it Rui? Or is it some dark horse that's on the team? For me, I know y'all not going to like it. I think Rui is the real third option for the Lakers. I'm sorry. And I know Rui, they talking about him being on his way out the door. So I get it. If you don't agree with me with that take, I understand it. But in my opinion, when I look at the both ends of the basketball court, Rui is the real third option for this team. Austin Reeves is nice, but he's streaky to me. He's a liability on defense. Rui has the body, the mid-range game, and the mismatch ability that Austin Reeves does not have. I talked earlier today about JJ Redick and optimizing lineups. I'm sorry, yesterday. I talked about optimizing lineups with Coach JJ Redick. Rui Hachimura is the type of guy who unlocks those small ball fours and opens up a lot of spacing for Luka drives and LeBron drives. And to me, Rui's not the best defender, but he can survive defensively on different types of switches. When you look at that totality, that's a real third option. I think Austin Reeves has more impact than Rui when things are going good. But, you know, I feel like, man, Rui Hachimura, realistically, when you look at the totality of their game, I feel like Rui is the third option at this point for this team. Let me bring my boy Bit up so he can get his thoughts off with these first couple of questions that I got for the Lakers. Bit, if you in the building, what's the word?
Oh,
What's good, man?
what's good, man?
Got Justo in the building. Justo said Rui has a bad IQ of a deer. Shout out to Justin. Keith Mullins in the building. Keith says AR has a lot of the same characteristics as Luka. Very much so. Um, but he does like Rui Hachimura. Shout out to Keith on our YouTube chat. What's your thoughts, first of all, bro, with the whole who is the real third option for the Lakers? Who is it for you? Is there a
First,
clear one?
the third option for me will have to be AR. I understand Rui can hold his own defensively. He has some mid range, but it's not as bad as Justo saying. His IQ isn't that of a deer, but it is bad in certain crucial moments of the game. So I can understand what he's saying. But the third option definitely is AR. He just has to balance the scoring and playmaking with his minutes, along with being a serviceable defender.
My first question, one of the first of the biggest questions that I had for these Lakers was could Luca stay healthy enough to be that number one that a lot of these fans expect him to be this season? What's your thoughts on can Luca be available enough to be that number one?
Yeah, I think he can be. I think this year will probably be the year where if he has some nagging injuries, he'll play through them. Because I think, like we keep saying, everybody has something to prove this year. So I think he'll play through any injuries that'll come along, as long as it's not going to affect him long term or it's not too crazy. I think he'll play through everything this year. He's not going to play 82 games, but you get what I'm saying. Probably 65 to 70 for sure.
Let me ask you this because I haven't really seen people talk about this angle so much when we talk about Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura specifically.
Hmm.
You know, the boatload of everything is going to go through Luca and LeBron.
Right.
The conversation has always been, well, not always, but as of late has been kind of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, which one has more value to the Lakers, especially when trade talks are in consideration. But is it not necessarily a bad thing to have both of these guys and build around both of their skill sets? I know we've had it for a handful of years, but don't you think that both Rui and Austin Reeves bring something to this Lakers table that they really could build off of?
Yeah, I don't. Like we was saying, getting rid of Rui for Wiggins, it would be an upgrade, but I wouldn't move off of Rui so quick because, like you said, he can hold his own. Even though his IQ isn't the best, he can still match up, guard different positions. He has the mid range game, and in the playoffs, he can knock down the three for sure. He
For
showed
sure.
us that.
For
He
sure.
showed us that for sure. So keeping Rui, I think, is a plus, especially with AR on the side. Then you throw in some of the other pieces. If they're there long term, it could be a solid core that you just got to build around.
My
'Cause,
third question that I have for these Lakers is do the Lakers have enough shooters around their stars? Now, Bit, I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. You win or you lose in today's game with shooting. That's point blank, period. So, do the Lakers, in your eyes, Bit, have enough snipers around LeBron James and Luka Doncic?
trying to think. So we got Brian, we got
Not
Brian
to me, bro.
Cameron,
Not to me.
we got Gabe.
You got the
Gabe.
Austin Reeves, you got the Dalton Connects, you got the Jake Laravias. I don't have enough proven guys. That's where I stand at with this. That's why I say no. I don't feel like the Lakers have enough proven shooters around LeBron and Luca.
So for proven shooters, I say AR, Rui. Gabe, when he's having a good game, he's too iffy though. At this point, I don't know
That's
where he's
why
gonna
Gabe to
get.
me ain't proven.
So really, we them would only be the three. So no, we do not have enough shooters, but we're just gonna have to make it work, bro. I think it'll work though. I don't think the shooting will be that bad as we're talking about it right now. When we get throughout the season, I think the regular season everything will be straight. Like Jake Laravia don't connect. I think they'll be able to give us just enough, along with Brian, Rui, AR, with the starting lineup, because we probably only be running at 8 or 9 man rotation. So
The thing that scares me about that is we don't know who's going to be here by the trade deadline. Who knows if Rui's going to be gone? Who knows if Dalton Connect is ever going to get into the game again for Lakers? Like, there's still so many unanswered questions behind the scenes, I believe, with this roster. Um, like I said, bro, no one has really stood out to me as a consistent shooter in the Lakers uniform. I'm not going to shit on the guys, but they just going to have to prove it to me. Spacing is everything. If you can't punish teams bit for going under screens or loading the paint, them Luca driving lanes, they gonna collapse. And LeBron post touches, they gonna go down. The
yeah,
whole pace and the whole tempo management of the Lakers offense kind of get bogged down, bro. So, like I said, until these role players can prove to me that they have enough shooting um, to at least make the defense respect them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not sold.
I don't think it'll be that bad. We just got to see how the season go, cause I don't just because Don Connect didn't play in the playoffs. I don't think that means he's not gonna play this year. So I think he'll get plenty of burn throughout the regular season, along with Laravia. So it really
Right.
just depends on the matchups. Like our starting five would be AR, Luca, Brian, Rui, Aiden. Then you got Gabe, Laravia, Connect, and Gabe, and
So
Orlando.
so you back on that wagon of Austin Reeves starting?
Yeah, if it's not if AR don't start, I don't really. I mean, it's I don't know what I would do for real. For real, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to bring AR off the bench and let him flourish in the 6 man starter role, closing the games, and bring some more divas in there? That's how some fans feel. Or do we go all offense and just throw in the defensive players and spot minutes?
I
So
think one of the biggest questions is, will Austin Reeves even embrace that role? I
yeah,
talked about Austin Reeves being on a trajectory to possibly be an all-star. I
yeah,
really like Austin Reeves' game. I don't know if it will happen in Los Angeles, but I feel like his game is progressing year by year, especially as an undrafted player. Um, I don't know if this would be the right time for his career individually for him to take a Russell Westbrook approach, coming off the bench and leading that charge. I think Austin Reeves want to get as much as possible, but he getting expensive too. We talk about that dollar amount. I
yeah.
don't know if Austin Reeves is worth all that.
I don't know if he'd do it, but if they went that direction, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, but it wouldn't. I don't think. I think we kind of like stuck in like he would be just like Russ. He'd be better. He'd be way better than Russ, and he'd be playing way more than Russ. So they probably have a short leash for Marcus Smart in the starting lineup. Like you probably see AR come in at the 9 minute mark instead of waiting all the way to the 6 minute mark of the first quarter. So, but I could understand either way. I know AR wouldn't like that. But do you want to win or do you want to get paid?
My boy Drip Show says Austin Reeves won't like that. He wants the bag. He wants to get paid. I think Austin Reeves wants them both. And he's
Yeah,
put in the work. You know what I'm saying? He's put in the work. He deserves to win, be successful, and get paid. I'm not really trying to take nothing away from him, but it's just like you haven't done enough to manipulate this team. Take that shit somewhere else. If you want to get paid, another organization is going to have to do it. The Lakers can't afford to give no guy who gets picked on defensively $30 million a year. Hell no. Even with James off the books, still no.
yeah. It's a tough situation to be in, boy.
Yeah, no doubt. Getting back to these top five biggest questions bit for the Lakers that I have, let's get into number four of my questions. What is the ceiling like for the rookies and the young guys of the Lakers? I'm talking about Bronny James. I'm talking about Dalton Connect. I'm talking about Adu Thiero. What do you think the ceiling is like for those three guys? Let's kind of break it down real quick and how you think things are going to play out this season for those three youngins.
Well, for Bronny, I'm not sure. I don't even know if he's gonna play. So I can't
Really?
even. I don't know if he's gonna play. Like the
You
summer
saying
league.
that with a straight face? You don't know that Bronny's really?
Yeah, I don't know. Just because you made some improvements, this is me speaking from the staff. Just because you made some improvements in the summer league, we still don't feel like you're a quality role player yet. So is it gonna be he's taking Gabe Vincent's minutes? What are you
Okay.
gonna look like on the floor? So I think that will be the quickest the hesitation with playing Bronny. We don't know what you're gonna look like yet. But me, if I was JJ, I would give him the opportunity. Yeah, take Gabe Vincent's minutes. It's wraps for him. He need to go play in Shanghai or somewhere anyway. I
So
would give
you
him the
going on
minutes.
record saying that Bronny James need to take some of Gabe Vincent minutes? Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that's a nice little hot take. I'm gonna make sure I clip that up. What about Dalton Connect? How do you think his career or season at least will play out in the purple and gold?
If he don't pay attention to detail on defensive end and give more effort, he's gonna be out of the league in the next 2 years. He's gonna get
Really?
he's gonna get that narrative around his name where he's just one of those players that doesn't care, kind of like a lackadaisical. This is what I see when he plays. He gives effort on offense, but when it comes to defense, he's just lost and disengaged. Like he has to change that this year. There has to be a major, major improvement this year because you can't be getting lost, backdoor cut, multiple plays in a row, and we can't keep you on the floor. And you're one of our best shooters. It's
I agree, but the intangibles that Dalton Connect bring to the table, his length, being able, if he could work on his footwork. See, the things defensively with Dalton Connect, I feel like can be worked on, can be improved because of his size, because of his length. He could learn how to kind of cut off space and things like that. He'll never be no lockdown defender, but I
yeah,
feel like the things some guys just can't do it.
yeah.
There's nothing that's going to be done to help them defensively. Dalton Connect, in my opinion, just isn't one of those guys. I feel like him losing improvements off in the offseason defensively. I just feel like you got to put him in the
Yeah.
right situation. I just don't feel like Dalton is going to get no minutes. He ain't going to get no opportunity. Something is
I
going
don't
on with Dalton Connect and JJ Redick, bro. It's over.
I don't think it's that. I just think his confidence got shook after the trade, and I think JJ was like, "You're a rookie. You're not even ready for this moment." And to me, I feel like he was wrong. We could have used on Connect in some spot minutes because nobody can hit a three, as we seen besides LeBron and Luca occasionally. So we could have used him. He should have just tried it. Shit, you're a first year coach. You can't just play your starters 48 minutes and then expect them to keep going throughout the course of the playoffs and you just burnt them out in the game. But I don't expect Don Connect to be a lockdown defender either, but it's the little things. Like you can't be disengaged that much on defense or just look like you don't care. But when it's offense, you got the skill set. Like you said, he has the intangibles. He can score the ball mid range, 3 point. He can get to the rack a little bit. It's not all to the efficiency that we would like it yet, but for you to be on the floor, if you're going to be a quality role player, especially on the championship level team, the small things are going to matter. Like that engagement on defense, we're going to need. We already don't have that much defense, and you're going to be playing next to Jake Laravia. You're going
Yep.
to be playing next to Jackson Hayes, Maxi Kleber sometimes, maybe if they're even playing. So you're going to have to get that in control, at least where it was last year, make some improvements. We'll see it. We're gonna be watching every game. The staff will see it. It's the little things that'll matter for him. And then our last rookie, I don't know if he's gonna play, but I like his upside just as a 3-and-D wing. His name is what, Theo?
Adu Thero.
Yeah.
Adu Thero.
Yeah, I think his potential, he can be if he can get his jumper right, you know what I'm saying? He could be a 3-and-D, but right now what I see just athletic. Athletic, got some length on him.
Now, the take that Mr. N got is the take that I've seen a lot of people in the Lakers community say for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And maybe even you or Justo even had this same take that Mr. N said as far as starting Marcus Smart
Yeah, I
and
definitely
bringing
did.
Austin Reeves off the bench. And that's where I was surprised when you said, you feel like Austin Reeves should go back to the starting lineup. Does is it a bad look for Marcus Smart to come to start?
I don't think so.
Another guy who's injury prone. Let's be real. His
Yeah.
availability is questionable as well.
I don't think he played the last 2 years because he was where in Washington.
Memphis,
He was in
um,
Memphis. Yeah. So
yeah,
I don't think that he was playing because they really didn't have nothing to play for. And plus Ja kept getting hurt in the playoffs every year or before that. So they weren't really playing for anything. So I think that's part of the reason why he didn't play as much. But it's the is it really a balance? Because if Marcus Smart can't hit a fucking three, then what is he on the court for other than defense too?
mm,
So if we
mm.
start Luca, Smart, LeBron, Rui, and Aiton,
I will say
it's
this, Mister N, about starting Marcus Smart over Austin Reeves. I love the addition to Marcus Smart to the Lakers. I think we can all agree that it was a plus bringing Marcus Smart to LA, at least on paper. What I love about it, though, I feel like benefits the role players more than the starters. I feel like his energy defensively, his willingness to hold guys accountable, his defensive IQ is going to help guys like Bronny James. It's going to help the Jared Vanderbilts get even more locked in. Gabe Vincent. These it's going to help those guys defensively. Bringing him as a starter, like uh, Bit said, if he's not knocking down shots, how much of an asset is Marcus Smart really at the point? That's why I said, Joe, this lineup optimization for JJ Redick is going to be so instrumental because we got some new faces in the Lakers. I know JJ Redick is only a second year head coach, but he got some new personnel to try to figure out. So I like Marcus Smart. I think he definitely will bring impact. I just feel like the things that I loved about him coming to the Lakers would have benefit the role players more, even from just an educational standpoint, because of how locked in he is defensively. I think it could only help these guys. But to start, if he's not, I just don't. I
it's
can't rely on him. I couldn't bet the rent money on him knocking down those shots because I'm telling you, now that Luka has a full training camp with these Lakers, it's going to be a lot of wide open opportunities for these guys to knock them down.
I think it's just like Mr. N said. It's like when it's that the prime example of that is this playoffs that just went by. If AR isn't scoring, what is he out there doing? Because if you put him against a wing, he's a little bit smart. He doesn't have the strength to go up against him. Then we're playing a switching defense. We got Austin Reeves switching on the fucking Julius Randle. Why? That's baby food. That's
Yeah,
barbecue chicken.
that's
So
true.
you insert Marcus Smart. I can see the balance, but my only pushback would be, what is Marcus Smart going to look like offensively? Is he going to be doing them bonehead plays that he was doing in Boston, which I don't think he will be? As long as he can knock down the three, I'm not worried about him defensively. Just like you said, he's going to inspire the others, give lessons, give tips, all that. We need all of that. So it's just what I think the offense will be fine if Marcus Smart start. It's just, what does the front office want to do with AR? Does he want to take that role and be the six man? You're not gonna be a legit six man only playing 20. No, you're gonna be playing the games and closing the games. You're gonna be in the game. So he shouldn't worry about that. It's just, how do we look defensively? I think it'll all depend on how we look to start the season. If we start the season off slow and AR and Luka, the backcourt is just getting cooked, then make the switch, bro. We don't need to go a full season of seeing Luka and AR getting cooked on the defensive end when we have a
Yeah,
defensive player right there.
and that's what I don't want to experience anymore. We watch what's his name? What's his name that played in the backcourt with Austin Reeves? My boy D'Angelo Russell. We watched
Yeah,
D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. We watched that pathetic backcourt for years just get bullied defensively,
yeah.
bro. So I don't want to witness that again with the whole Luca Austin Reeves experiment. Number five, last but not least, on my top five biggest questions for these Lakers this season. And this is a controversial one, Bit. We had this conversation before, and I'm never going to let it die. Who leads these Lakers? Is it Luca or is it LeBron? Give me your take.
Gotta be Luca.
Gotta be Luca. So disrespectful. Why does it have to be Luca? Let's
Cause
go.
I think we talked about it on the stream. Even though LeBron is still capable and able, he's just older. That's literally all it is. If this was a few years back, of course we're giving it to Bron. But I think this will be the year where Bron is. If the goal is really just a championship, I think LeBron will coast through the regular season. We'll still get our 24-7-7. But it's Luca's team, bro. It got to be Luca's team now. It's not a
We ha-
problem.
why we keep having this conversation about LeBron getting older? What does that matter? Do I need to get a new television or something? Because
Not
when I'm
able to.
watching James play, he's still putting up a career average. He was number 6 in the MVP votes last year.
Yeah, but the only reason we say older is because of the carry ability. We've seen how it is with LeBron. We've seen him take a team and take it to higher levels. He doesn't have that gear anymore. He has it in certain pockets of the season. He has it in certain
Lakers land.
pockets.
Lakers land. Are y'all
But
with me or are y'all with Bit? Bit says
you
that the
gotta think
Lakers belong to Luca right now. I say this is still James' team. Who leads the Lakers? Is it Luca or LeBron? Luca to me might put up the stats, but the leadership isn't just numbers. James sets the tone bit. James controls the locker room bit. And James dictates how this franchise moves.
I
I
don't
know
think
they
it's like
giving
that anymore.
it's not like that anymore. Just overnight at the snap of a wrist, it's just not like that anymore because they giving Lucas some responsibilities and giving him some uh, earned respect. It's not like that anymore. Really, that's what we doing.
I just think so because, bro, it's Luca's team now, bro. It's Luca's team. It's okay. It's okay.
This this is it's not okay. This is
It
not okay. This is
is, bro.
blasphemous, bro.
You
This is where the
passing the
lineup
torch to another
optimization
goat,
conversation
man.
come in again, bro. Like Luca can run the offense, but again, bro, leadership is about trust. And the Lakers and the NBA and anybody that loves this game of basketball, you still have to trust LeBron James when it matters the most. Until
Of
he
course.
hangs that shit up, he's gonna be the leader, bro. No matter what the stat line take. I don't want to be disrespectful to Luca, but Luca has not won anything in this league yet. Do you realize that?
I mean, yeah, bro, but just because you don't win nothing don't mean you can't lead at a high level. I
But you
think
can't disrespect the one who has won something. Come on
this is
now.
it's not. I don't think it's disrespectful to say that it's Luca's team going forward because
Yes, it
like you
is.
just like you
It
just
is. I'm
laid the.
telling you, it's disrespectful to say any team, any player of James, the team belongs to them while James is in a uniform. That's disrespectful. This is the
I
GOAT we
don't know.
talking about.
It is. I agree with you, but I don't know. The locker room is not going off how LeBron is. It's not going off LeBron no more. It's Luca, bro. That's what the team is pushing. That's what Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss they going overseas to this man's game, dick riding and glazing Luca because it's his team now. That's just what's
Oh
going on.
my God. See, I know your camera's down. You saying that with a straight face that this locker room won't relate to LeBron no more, bro?
No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the locker room now is more towards a Luca than a LeBron now.
How? Are you
Because that's what the
kidding?
front office wants. That's what they want. That's what they're pushing. They want it to be Luca. I understand. Me and you are on the same page. LeBron is the GOAT. He's the leader. He'll be that until he ends. But at this current stage of what the team is, they want it to be Luca's team. And I feel like it might, if it's a tier like a level, I feel like Luca's literally on the same level as LeBron right now. Just because it's the Lakers. They trying to give it to him. They're giving it to him, bro. If the Lakers win the chip this year, they go deep and they win the chip. Who are you giving most of the credit to, LeBron or Luca?
I got to talk to the bosses of Playback. We gonna get Bit gonna get suspended or fined or something. Like we are not gonna allow Bit to do that this season, bro. This is insane.
Who you
Let's
gonna
reach
give the
out to the
credit to,
street.
LeBron or Luca? They win the championship and Luca wins Finals MVP. Who are you gonna give the credit to, LeBron or Luca? Or
First
will
of
it
all,
be both
Luca
of them? Because for me, it'll be both of them. One can't outweigh the other.
Luca winning Luca winning the MVP won't mean much to me if it's not earned by Luca. Let's be clear on that. So
No,
Luca would have to it would
not
have
the
to be shown to
MVP,
me.
the Finals MVP.
That's what I'm saying. He would
Okay,
have to
okay,
they can't want to give it to him because they tired of James winning it. I won't respect that. Luca would have to earn it.
yeah. So if Luca goes out and earns it,
You're so disrespectful.
who you would still get a credit to LeBron. It's still LeBron's team. He would be the leader of the year.
No, no, I'm not taking away the credit of Luca doing his job. His job is to go out there and be productive. His job is to go out there and be a global superstar. His job is to go out there and be the real deal. But that does not change the fact that this organization is still ran by number 23. It's like, what have you done for me lately? Y'all are so rude. And
But
you with
the
a
Lakers
straight
haven't
face
even.
said that. And listen, I can even agree if you want, I don't even want to argue the fact that you said that the front office is doing a lot of appeasing to Luca because they have definitely put Luca, and rightfully so, Luca has earned it.
And when have they
You
appeased
even
to
said with a
LeBron?
straight face that the locker room, you said the locker room. That just broke my
Yeah,
heart, bro. That broke my heart.
they're
Like
gonna
James
listen.
ain't a
They're gonna
player's
listen to
player.
LeBron. They're gonna follow what LeBron say. But bro, it's like it's Luca's
Luca
team now, bro.
included.
Luca is,
Bro,
bro, but
Luca
Luca,
listening to JJ. I mean, Luca listening to LeBron. JJ listening to LeBron. Come on now.
Luca right now is a better player than LeBron. So he's gonna listen
Oh
to
my
him to a
God.
certain extent. 7. You're not gonna see me
Oh,
say that LeBron is still better than Luca, bro.
oh, that hurt my heart for you to sit up there and
Oh
say with a
man,
straight face in Lakers
come
land to the
on,
American
man.
public that Luca is a better basketball player than
So you
LeBron
do
James.
you
That
think
hurt.
LeBron? You think
That broke my
LeBron?
heart, bro.
You think Bron will be better than Luca this year? A motivated Luca, in shape Luca. You think LeBron will still be better than him this year? I give it to you. Last year, Luca had a down year. But come on, bro. We got a motivated Luca coming into the season. He probably gonna be averaging 33, not just the averages in the stats. If he keeps his defensive level as what we're seeing in Europe as well, come on, man. Come on, man.
You act like LeBron ain't out here motivated with all the disrespect he's
I,
been getting from
yeah,
Stephen
he
A.
is. He
Smith
is.
and all these other people who've been hating on him and his son.
Right.
All right. I got it. Let's reach out to the streets and see what they got. Keith says this is not Luca's team yet, but it's coming. Okay. Mr. N said it's still LeBron's team as long as he's there. Uh, I mean, I know what the consensus is going to say, bro. I know what the people are going to
And
say.
I don't mind I don't mind
This is still
the
a LA team. I
people
mean,
saying
this
that
is
it's
now Luca's
LeBron's.
team.
I don't really I don't really mind it, but I that's just what I think. I think it's Lucas' team now. I think it's that time. We done seen LeBron
Yeah.
carry the torch for 23 years, man. For 23
Well, I'm
years.
not
It's
done.
time to pass it on to the
I'm
next
not done.
goat.
You seem really excited. I'm just not done. I haven't had enough yet. I need to see more.
That's understandable. I can agree with that too. I can agree with
This
that too.
comment right here before we get up out of here, this is why I say this is still a Lakers team. Luca still looks up to LeBron.
I
That's
mean,
the end
I
game.
can still
Luca, you
look up to you. That don't mean it's your
really?
team. That's like
Wow.
I could look up to you, but if you're an OG, you done paved the way. You a Hall of Famer. But at this stage of my career, I'm in my prime. I could look up to you all I want to, but it's my time now. It's my time.
What have you won in your prime? I brought a championship to this city a handful of years ago. What have you done in your prime?
It's only my second year. I went to the finals with a team that we weren't even supposed to make it for real. That's all I got. I'm the second leading scorer in the playoffs behind Michael Jordan. That's all I got so far. I'm only what 7 years in, so it's coming. It's coming, but it's my time now. We'll never
I am gonna
disrespect the goat.
love.
Never disrespect
I'm
the goat. Ever.
I am gonna love this upcoming season, bro. The debates, that conversations that we are gonna have this year is just gonna be so crazy. Y'all get them super chats going, man. Show some support to the platform. We definitely appreciate you guys, and hit that like button. We about to sign off, but those were my top 5 biggest questions for the Los Angeles Lakers. The question number 1 was, can Luka stay healthy enough to be a true number 1? Question number 2, who's the real third option? Is it Rui, Reeves, or someone else? Question number 3, do the Lakers have enough shooters around their stars? Question number 4, what's the ceiling for the rookie and the young guys? I'm talking about Dalton Connect, Bronny James, and Adil Thero. And last but not least, who leads these Lakers? Is it LeBron or Luka? Y'all heard what Bit had to say. I mean, and I'm and thank God Justo didn't come up here with his hate for James, because this would have been an unbelievable one. This would have been an unbelievable one. But shout out to you guys, man. Big up to my boy Drip Show in the building. With that exclusive he gave me yesterday for James, man. Let me pull out my camera again. Y'all see it, man. Dopeness. Double
came,
dopeness.
came through with the super fire. The super fire.
And he got something else he said he working on in October, bro. So I'm telling you, we kicking things off beautifully in Lakers land. Salute to you guys. Bit, I appreciate you as always joining me real quick this evening, man, as I kind of broke down these top 5 biggest questions. Y'all know I'm back at it again tomorrow. So if you guys are new to Lakers land here on Playback, make sure y'all join our room as I go live, as we talk our shit every day about our Los Angeles Lakers and how things are going. We're less than 30 days away from the regular season. My God.
Finally.
My God.
Finally.
You ready?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a good year.
It's gonna be a fucking movie. You already know how we coming, man. Salute my brother Bit. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is Lakers Land. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys live tomorrow, same time. Y'all know how we rocking. Be easy, everybody. I am out. Peace.